What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the weekend Diecast. Here I want to show you guys a car from Tarmac Works, and this Audi R8 is one of their Tarmac Works 10th anniversary collections. I said one of because there are 5 cars in the set, so you can buy the whole set. There are some Porsche and some Nissans and this Audi. I was only interested in this Audi R8, so that's why I only bought this one. But if you buy the whole set, I believe it comes with a big metal box and the 5 cars and some like collection cars. I saw some reviews on YouTube. If you buy the whole set, it looks like the car, the blue part is more chrome finish, and if you buy the individual one, it's just this kind of gloss solid color. So yeah, that's what I found the difference. I think they just made 2 kinds. And anyway, so let's look at the box. It is Audi R8 LMS GT3 evo 2, and this is for 10th anniversary here. And obviously come with the acrylic box. Very nice display here. In the back of the box, you can see those it's Hobby 64, so that's what I learned, that Hobby 64 is their premium collection, as opposed to the Global 64 is their regular line of production. So I bought some Global 64s before, and it is very mediocre in my opinion. It's definitely below the par and does not worth over $10. And obviously Global 64 is going to be more pricey, usually around $20 range, but I think it's definitely worth it. So we can open this thing. So I didn't have a high hope for this car, because looking at the picture, it just looked like, this color black and blue here looks like some prototype kind of car. And I did not have high hope, but when I got it in hand, I just really like it. I'll show you guys why. So let's open this acrylics. The reason is the paint. I cannot emphasize how much I love this paint, because it's just so smooth. If you're looking under the light, if you look at the reflection, you can see the paint is as smooth as glass. So this thing is one of the most beautiful paint I've ever seen on a 64 scale car. So let's open this further. Take this thing out of the display here. Just one screw at the bottom. Very easy to take it off, and you gotta be careful because there's a little connector here, this plastic piece here. And on this platform, you can see the car model, 10th anniversary, and some kind of picture here, 2020. So here is the car itself. Again, the paint is beautiful. It's 2-tone. On the front side, the black is matte finish. In the rear side, the blue is glossy finish. It's very beautiful. And you really need to be careful for the wing part. Can you see some glue residual on my wing? It's because I freaking broke it. So this thing is fragile, so I glued it back. Can you see that little hollowed design on the wing braces? This thing is just beautiful. I like how they put so much effort on the wing here. And looking at the front, matte finish front, you can see the Audi sign here. It's a beautiful matte finish. It's very smooth, and the headlights are independent pieces here with the silver paint. I say the headlights are kind of just okay. It's mediocre actually. Also, those side blades canards here is kind of mediocre as well because they are not separate pieces. They're just the same piece as the hood. The front side, besides the grill part, it's just one piece here. And some air intakes here. And some air outlets on each side. And this air outlets on each side, these things are not hollowed. It's just some grooves here. A very deep radiator here. Very nice. And the windshield wipers, they just molded in the windows, not separate pieces. You can see the window. They're trying to replicate the racing version. It's not like a glass window, it's like acrylic window here. And you can see the black trim on the side and the yellow banner on top. The front lip here does not have a huge splitter, but you can see a little bit right here. And on the side, the mirrors are surprisingly plastic, not made of rubber. And you can see all the historical Tarmac sign here, from oldest to the newest. Tarmac works. Number 10. I don't know if they're supposed to show this gap between a window and a door, but there's a gap here. Number 10 stand for 10-year anniversary. Beautiful door. They're trying to make this more like an air channel thing on each side. Unfortunately, this thing is not hollowed, but still you can see the good details here. And the door panel, very thin panel gaps. It's beautiful. So the wheels are rubber wheels, and I don't know if that applies to all the Global 64, but these wheels are not, you cannot really roll this car. So it does not even sit evenly. Maybe because there's a little bump at the bottom. But if you really want to roll the wheels, you can force it to roll. But it definitely does not roll on the surface. Good thing is it comes with little calipers and brake disc details. And there's like a air valve signal here, like between these two highlighted lines. So that's good. And in the back, it's just a beautiful Audi R8 backside. Like two skinny rear lights and Audi sign here. And the exhaust tips are painted silver, like more crazy air channels in the back, and a small diffuser in the back as well. Again, huge wing with a very fragile wing braces. The other side has the gas cap here, and everything else is the same. Here you can see the emergency exit. They even cut this panel out too. So in the back, you can actually see the engine bay. Looks super good here. And can I take this thing out? I don't think this piece can be taken out, but it's definitely very clear to see it through the engine bay. Beautiful silver painted engine. And you can see the roll cage as well. Take a sneak peek. The seats are red painted. I'm really hesitant to open this thing up. So I did try to open this thing up, but I failed because how tight these two screws are, and I really don't want to make further damage on my car, so excuse me not being able to open this thing up this time. But you can clearly see the some roll cage detail, and like a single seater here. Shouldn't be anything on the passenger seat, and a beautiful engine bay. It's a little bit unfortunate. I was hoping that if I can open this up, I can see the engine bay better, but that's about it. So I hope you guys like this car. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you want to see like the rest of the 10th anniversary collections, you have to, you know, look at other people on the video on YouTube. I've seen people review the whole set before, but as I said before, and the whole set are chrome finish, and this one is a glossy finish. I kind of like mine too. I don't mind. Obviously the chrome is more premium, but this color is very impressive as well. You can see the metallic gloss finish. It's pretty good. So yeah, I hope you liked the video, and if you like, please leave a like and subscribe. I review a lot of 64 scale diecast car in my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you.